Hey guys, Master Gaming here with another Minecraft video, and today this is part 2 of the 1.16 update. If you guys haven't seen part 1, please make sure to go check that out right now, so this makes a little bit more sense. With number 10, we move on to Blackstone. It is the stone in the nether you can find to make your Blackstone, which is right here, to make. I got Blackstone right there. And if we were to go in here, this is all the stuff we can make with Blackstone. We can make walls, we can make it polished, which is the same way you can make it polished basalt. We can do the slabs, slab, steps, walls, buttons. Then we can make them into bricks to make them again. And we got chiseled and cracked, and you can use Blackstone to craft any stone weapon, but it does not replace cobblestone. It is more like a cobblestone for the nether. Next, we move on to our crimson fungus, number 11. If you guys want to start up a tree farm for your crimson wood, apply bone meal to your fungus. I guess it needs to be on crimson 9am. 1 second. Look at this. Bam. We're going to save this bone mule. We'll grab this bone mule now. And burn this one. Anyways, let's move on to number 12. Warp fungus. It's the same story. Take your warp fungus, put it down on warp nanium, and bam, you got your wood. But this is a little bit different story here. With warp fungus, you can make it combine it with a fishing rod to make your warp fungus on a stick, which you can use to guide a strider around. We'll get to that. We'll get to the strider a little bit later. But for right now, let us move on to number 13, the replacement for the zombie pigmen. These have now replaced one of the oldest nether mobs, the zombie pigmen, but it will be in the players who remember the mob. Yes, because I will never forget the old zombie pigmen. Anyways, this will be just like zombie pigmen, just a variant of the piglin. He will only attack you if you attack his friends. Next up, we got our missing Zoglin for some reason. Let me spawn one in for a second. Hoglin, sorry. This is supposed to be a Hoglin. There we go, our Hoglin. The Hoglins will attack you, but now you have a source of food in the nether, because these guys will drop pork chops. Now we have our piglins. The piglins are hostile unless you're wearing gold armor. That's supposed to say gold. And it's supposed to say open. And don't open any and don't place. It's supposed to say mine or place. Well, I'm just going to break that sign because it messed up. You had one job sign. Okay. The piglin will attack you unless you are wearing gold or do not place or open a chest or place anything or mine anything. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our golden ingots, because this is like your villager for the nether, because you can trade with him. You get a various amount of things. If you guys didn't notice already, we got a new banner variant. There we go. Take our gold ingot. You can give it to him like that. You'll look at it. And then he will give us something. For this, we got gravel. You can get many rewards from these piglin trades. Sometimes I got 5 crying obsidian, which also we'll get to in a little bit later. Next up, we have our zoglin, which happens if you bring a zombie, if you bring a piglin to the, if you bring a hoglin to the overworld, and you get a zombified piglin if you bring the piglin to the overworld. And we move on to number 17, our strider friend. Now, if we were to put a saddle on our strider here, for some reason I cannot find the saddle. Here we go. Saddle on our little friend here. Wrong way. And we were to grab our, okay, I forgot to grab the fungus on a stick from earlier. Shoot, okay. Use the fungus on a stick. We can guide this around anywhere we want, no matter if we tamed it or not. And again, you can tame this guy with obviously wart fungus. You finally the first lava boat is here. Tame it. Well, you don't need to tame it, but that sign is a little bit old. I just found out you don't need to tame it. And I put Strider twice. This sign, not supposed to say Strider. This sign is supposed to say, a minute. What our next thing is, which is crying obsidian. You look at it very closely, it actually does cry. And you can find these rune portals, or like get it, like I said earlier, getting the trade from the piglin. You can craft these to make your respawn anchor, which again we'll get to a little bit later. Next up, we have our 1 minute. We have our lodestone. A minute. Why can't I? Oh, shoot. I just made like a whole heck of a lot to that single lodestone. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the difference. So this lodestone is connected to that one, and this is just a regular compass. See how that's still all wacky? Well, that one will always point to that lodestone. Same story with this one. This one is connected to that one, and it will always point to it, and that one is still a wacky one. And you can craft these by needing 8 chiseled stone, surrounding one netherite. And for number 20, we have our respawn anchor, which you can use to stay in the nether for 4 or more times. That's right. Once you get your respawn anchor and get your glowstone blocks, you can use those glowstone blocks to make your respawn anchor. After you filled it up, or put how many ever you want, you're gonna want to tap it to get your respawn point set. But if I'll show you guys that when we come back, because I want to show you guys if we were to, I don't know, jump into some lava, we will respawn right here. But look at it, the glowstone is gone. But I want to show you something. We were to go back in creative for a second, and we were to accidentally place an extra glowstone in here. Never mind. Forgot that happened. First, okay, okay. 21. Soul speed, which I already have the boots equipped. You have to put them on boots or it will not work. It makes you go faster on soul sand or soul soil. And if you haven't noticed, when you walk on it, there's blue bubbles that appear around you. Depth Strider is number 22, and it helps you move faster going horizontal on water. I can't show you that here because obviously we're in the nether. Let's see if it works in the nether anyways. I already got Depth Strider on my boots. It does not work on lava, but I'm pretty sure it works on water. But we cannot place water in the overworld, which is why we're going to go back in the overworld to show you what I mean. Next, we move on to number 23, the target block. You'll need 4 redstone as like a diamond that surrounds a hay bale to make this. And you can use it to use redstone charges. The closer you are to the center, the more the charge you have. I'll use those target practice earlier. We got chains now to hang from the ceiling and send down to our to the lanterns. Then we have, oh, I forgot to mention these weeping vines. You can, I don't think they're in this video, but you can go on them and you can get lifted up on them. Here we go. See, it's like the ladder for the nether. Same thing with the vines you can find in the warp forest, which we'll be seeing after this. Walls had a new update. There is now no more gap in between them. They look now more like walls. Now we have our new biomes. Salt Delta is just over here. Button did not work, which is why I had to show you where it is. This is our basalt delta. Like I said, a great way to find basalt, blackstone, and there will be mega cubes that spawn in there often. And we move on to the warped forest if we can get there quickly. No, that's too far.